The Chinese entertainment world has once again been set abuzz by an unexpected moment involving rising actor Deng Kai and idol-turned-actress Kong Xueer. What initially seemed like an ordinary behind-the-scenes interaction has now turned into one of the most talked-about topics among fans, sparking curiosity, excitement, and endless speculation. It all reportedly began on a filming set where the atmosphere was relaxed and informal. Between takes, cast and crew members were engaging in light conversation, trying to ease the pressure of a busy shooting schedule. Kong Xueer, known for her warm personality and approachable charm, was seen chatting casually with several staff members. Laughter filled the air, and everything appeared perfectly normal until something shifted. Deng Kai, who was nearby at the time, was said to be quietly observing the interaction. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. However, according to eyewitness accounts, his expression gradually changed. What started as a neutral gaze slowly turned more focused, more serious, as if something about the situation caught his attention in a deeper way. Then came the moment that would later ignite a storm online. Deng Kai reportedly stepped forward and, in a calm yet firm tone, stated that Kong Xueer was his. It wasn't just the words themselves that shocked those present, it was the way he said them. There was no laughter to soften the statement, no clear indication that it was meant as a joke. Instead, his delivery carried a sense of quiet intensity, making the atmosphere instantly shift. Conversations stopped. The light-hearted mood faded. For a brief moment, the entire space seemed to freeze. Witnesses later described the scene as brief, but incredibly impactful. Some interpreted it as playful teasing that simply came across too seriously, while others believed there was genuine emotion behind his words. The ambiguity of the moment is precisely what made it so compelling and so widely discussed. Interestingly, Kong Xueer's reaction only added to the intrigue. Rather than responding dramatically or addressing the comment directly, she reportedly smiled softly and continued as if nothing unusual had happened. Her calm and composed demeanor left many wondering whether she was already familiar with this side of Deng Kai, or if she simply chose to maintain professionalism in front of the crew. Shortly after, the story began circulating online, allegedly shared by someone from the production team. Within hours, it spread rapidly across social media platforms. Fans quickly picked up on the story, turning it into a trending topic filled with theories, emotional reactions, and intense discussions. For many fans, Deng Kai's statement was seen as undeniably romantic. His firm tone and choice of words were interpreted as a sign of protectiveness, perhaps even a subtle confession hidden in plain sight. Some compared the moment to scenes from romantic dramas, where a male lead expresses jealousy in a restrained yet powerful way. In their eyes, this wasn't just a passing comment, it was a glimpse into something deeper. Others, however, approached the situation more critically. They questioned whether such a statement, especially in a professional environment, might be inappropriate or easily misunderstood. From this perspective, the line between sincerity and overstepping boundaries became a topic of debate. Yet, even among skeptics, there was no denying that the moment had captured widespread attention. What makes the situation even more intriguing is the complete silence from both parties. Neither Deng Kai nor Kong Xueer has publicly addressed the incident. There have been no clarifications, no denials, and no confirmations. Instead, both continue to carry on with their schedules, appearing in public as usual and maintaining a professional image. This silence has only fueled further speculation. In the absence of official statements, fans have taken it upon themselves to analyze every interaction, every expression, and every detail they can find. The mystery surrounding the moment has, in many ways, become more captivating than the moment itself. Industry observers note that this situation highlights how quickly a single interaction can escalate in the digital age. A brief comment, witnessed by only a handful of people, can transform into a viral narrative within hours. Context becomes blurred, interpretations multiply, and the line between fact and assumption becomes increasingly difficult to define. Despite all the speculation, one thing remains clear: the chemistry between Deng Kai and Kong Xueer is undeniable. Whether on screen or behind the scenes, their dynamic continues to draw attention. There is a certain energy between them, something subtle yet powerful, that keeps audiences watching closely. For fans, this moment has become more than just a rumor. It is a story filled with emotion, imagination, and possibility. Some choose to believe it marks the beginning of a real-life romance, while others simply enjoy the intrigue it brings to the entertainment landscape. As time goes on, the truth behind Deng Kai's words may eventually come to light, or it may remain an unanswered question, lingering in the minds of those who witnessed and followed the story. And perhaps that uncertainty is what makes it so fascinating. Was it a spontaneous remark taken out of context and amplified by speculation? Or was it a rare, unguarded moment that revealed genuine feelings? For now, no one can say for certain. But one thing is undeniable: a single sentence, spoken in a quiet yet firm voice, has managed to captivate an entire audience, leaving them watching, wondering, and hoping for what might come next. So, what do you think about this moment? Was Deng Kai being protective and romantic, or was that a bit too much in a professional setting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear your opinion. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next viral story. See you in the next video.